morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. This is Rock 2, and this is this week's video. Sorry I didn't have a video out before today. I've been really busy week. Absolutely fantastic the week Paris Saint-Germain. Unbelievable results. When I was on John Sinclair TV this week, my prediction was 0-0 because I expected to play a very defensive game because Paris Saint-Germain are dangerous, in attack, so we can't push forward too much, so we got to be careful because they would catch us. But it didn't work out that way, did it? It was absolutely unbelievable. Let's just run through the game, and we'll go from there. So if we just run through, I'm going to press play over here now. I'll say. So Paris Saint-Germain, the Isak deflection off the keeper, back out, and absolutely fantastic for Almiron to knock in. Absolutely fantastic. Sergio Almiron, absolutely fantastic. And you see it was on back and forth, down towards the line, came off the keeper, came back to Bruno, and Dan Burn. Absolutely fantastic header. First Champions League goal for him. Even though VAR had to make a decision on the goal, and then they decided, yes, it was a goal after VAR had reviewed it. It was well in the goal. Well in. And absolutely fantastic. Well pleased for Burn. So, third goal now in second half. I thought they defend big time when they first came out. I thought Paris Saint-Germain would be coming down and trying to score, I didn't expect us to go 3-0 up, It was absolutely fantastic. And Longstaff, Trippier supplied the ball, and Longstaff smashed it in. Absolutely fantastic, I'm well pleased for him. Absolutely brilliant. He'll be loving that. And then after that, Hernandez got one back, supplied by Zaire Emery. It was an easy goal to give away. They just played it on the top, beat the offside trap. We could have done better, but one goal, we were 3-1 up at that point. Yes, I know there was 30 odd minutes to go, but we were cruising, absolutely cruising. That was the closest they got to scoring against us. The other chances they had, they just smashed the ball wide, silly hits, could have kept it down and then hit it, but tried some silly shots. We did a few times during the game, but we went comfortable. So up next then, Jacob Murphy then had the ball in front of the box, passed it over for Shah, and Shah smashed it in. Absolutely cracking goal. And if you look at it last second, he actually slipped as he was hitting the ball. So to score that goal was unbelievable, Mr. Shah. Absolutely fantastic. And he can hit balls. We've seen him do it before. But that goal has got to be... I wouldn't have said that's the best goal he scored. I've seen him score a better goal than that. But that was absolutely outstanding. And the last time we had two English players score in a Champions League game, Stuart Pearce, right, and Mr. John Barnes, right, back in 1997 against Dynamo Kiev. And that was the last time. So this time, it was Longstaff and Burn, and Geordie boys through and through as well. Not just English players, but Geordies. Absolutely fantastic. Now, Paris Saint-Germain, this is our best result in a Champions League game. 4 different scorers, and we've only ever had 2 different scorers before now. Now, the last time that Paris Saint-Germain had actually had 4 goals scored against them in a Champions League game was against Deportivo La Coruña back in March 2001. The last time they lost by a large margin was Chelsea 3-0 in 2004 in the Champions League. So that was absolutely fantastic. And Almiron, 10th Paraguayan to play in the Champions League game. So that's absolutely fantastic for him. And scoring in the game as well, that's absolutely brilliant. It was such a shock for me. I scored the first one. I thought, here we go. Paris Saint-Germain will come back here now. Any second they'll score. It was that sort of game. But we just came out again, 22 minutes later, and Burn scored. And what a goal it was. Cracking little. The players were giving up the ball. The ball came back from the keeper. Chipped it over. Burn went in and just headed it. I think his height gave it to him. Any other player, I think, would have tried that, would have had difficulty. But because of his height, he put that in absolutely fantastic. And I thought, right, going at half time, I thought, okay, Paris Saint-Germain are going to come out now and they're going to try and batter us. And Longstaff scored that goal. Absolutely fantastic. And then Shah, it's got to be the goal of the game, absolute goal of the game. I know Longstaff was an absolute smasher. He hit that so hard, the keeper had no chance of saving it. But yeah, come out of that 4-1 up and top of the Champions League Group F. Now that's absolutely fantastic because AC Milan got so you got Paris Saint-Germain on 3 points, AC Milan on 2, and Dortmund on 1. So it's absolutely fantastic. And actually, if you look at the table, it goes 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't think I've seen a table like that for a while. That was absolutely brilliant. So, next up, we're looking at Sunday. So, we're looking at. Come up with it. Mr. West Ham. But, it's West Ham. It's going to be a cracking game. Not really an easy game because West Ham have actually had their best start in 8 seasons. 4 wins, 2 a draw, and 2 losses. But they're on 13 points. So we're only a point behind them because we got 4 wins. Last 8 times we played them, they've only ever beat us once. Beat us once 4-2 in 2021. We've had 1 draw and 6 wins. So it's a pretty good record. But our record in London is pretty good, really, because last season we won 4 and drew 3. We didn't lose in London at all last year. So if we win this week, we've won 4 games in a row. And this hasn't happened since 2012. And the only other time it's happened in the top flight for Newcastle is 1909. So it's absolutely fantastic. And let's hope Callum Wilson can get on this week. If he is fit enough to get on, I think Isak will start the game. But if Callum can get on and score, and if he can score 2 goals, he will score 14 in 14 Premier League games to West Ham. At the moment, it's 12 goals in 13 games. So it'd be good if he can get 2 goals, even it up. Be absolutely fantastic. Now, it would be great. So, at the moment, Newcastle are 6 games unbeaten in all competitions. So, I think that's, yeah. But the thing about West Ham, though, in the last 9 games, they've actually scored 17 goals. So they are going to be a threat. They are going to be a major threat to us. But I think if we can come out, hit them early, score one or two, that'll push their confidence down, and hopefully then we can take over the game and score a few more. At the moment, my head says we could win about 3-1, but logically, I think it could be about 2-1. It's one of those tricky games. I think at the moment, the squad we're looking at is going to be uh, Pope, Trippier, Lascelles, and Shah and Burn. And then I think in midfield, we're looking at Gomes, Tonali, and Longstaff because Joe Linton's not able to start. So Longstaff and Tonali are getting the shout there. Um, Gordon being suspended, so Murphy is going to be coming on the, I would have thought, on the left. Then Isak and Almer on his normal right position. It's not going to be an easy game, as I said, but we can start well, then we can take them. And as you say, with other injuries at the moment, you know, Joe Linton's, I think he's not. I don't think he's going to take a chance on him. Not like last week, but I think he's going to have a few weeks off. Botman's definitely out. So's Joe. Harvey's going to be out for quite a while. Gordon will be back next week, hoping over his yellow cards. So that'd be absolutely fantastic. I think at the moment, the rest of the team is looking pretty good. And I think with the way Lascelles is playing, unbelievable. How he played on Wednesday against Paris Saint Germain, he bossed Mbappe. He didn't have a chance. I don't know what it was. The whole team didn't seem to turn up. They had their chances, and Newcastle just absolutely battered them. I'm wondering if they actually went back to the hotels black and blue because we didn't hold our punches. Absolutely, kept them from bay from goal. So we got, as I said, we got West Ham tomorrow, 2 o'clock kickoff. I will be doing a live for that game, so that'll be great. So we'll be doing that. And now the next game after that, I think the international breaks in between, and after that we've got Crystal Palace, 3 o'clock on Saturday the 21st.